What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Joyful Review. Today we're going to look at another guitar plugin by STL Tonality. This series is by Andy James. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. On behalf of A Joyful Noise Music Studio in Fenton, my name is Larry, and I want to see all of you like, share, subscribe this video, this channel, everything we've got here so we can stay connected. So another modern metal master, Andy James himself, got together with STL Tonality and inputted his tones into this series, and my goodness, this is filled with some high gain monstrous tones. So without further ado, today we're going to use some pre-recorded tracks. I'm going to play my Schecter in drop B tuning, and we're going to see what this bad boy can do. All right, let's get to it. Welcome, true believers. Little throwback there. Come on, Spider-Man, come on, PlayStation 1. Any of the fans out there? Anyone? This is the Andy James edition in the STL Tonality series. So there's a couple things we can see right off the bat. As always, there's the face of the amplifier to let you mess around with all your wonderful EQ settings. There's some power tubes that you can mess with. It comes with 3 amplifiers, okay? So let me just give you like a default setting here. Yeah, amp 1, okay? And within amp 1, that preset, I should say, within that preset, you've got amplifier 1, amplifier 2, and amplifier 3. This one definitely is the clean of the 3 trios here. You can push it a little bit, but it's going to sound best on this one, which is a whole lot like a 6505 or the original 5150. And then this is just kind of like a hybrid version of both of those, hence the Eddie Van Halen style artwork. So let's check out your signal path here. You got the pedals here in front of the amplifier. You got some cabs, all right, some matching cabs. This is set up a lot like the Howard Benson series from STL Tonality. So you can see some similarities the way that they like to show you just the raw cone itself. But hey, you can load your own IRs. If you've got IRs, this is yet another plugin where you can load them up. And finally, the effects, which are going to come after the signal. This will be your delay, reverb, and a lo-fi setting. Nice and fun to mess around with some of those. So now let's check out, this is the tone that I developed for that intro track you heard at the beginning of the video. This section we're going to look at here, though, is a little bit further in that progression of the song, and we're going to see what this tone sounds like. Okay, so just a couple of examples of what's going on the signal path there for you, how I developed that tone and saved it for myself using amplifier 1. Now that we've done that, let's check out a couple of the presets that Andy James puts on here for us. And let's run this a few times and change it up, and I'll try to cycle through once again and show you what they are applying to the signal path. This is Andy James himself working directly on this plugin and saving his favorite presets. Okay, the first Andy James presets are kind of based on his tones, but the second Andy James custom presets are him like specifically going in and dialing in, I'm sure perhaps for them very specific applications. All right, now let's check out this with the Maxon Overdrive, or the one that's styled after the Maxon. So that's a blend right there of the high gain Maxon setting with the setting that I created. And finally, let's look at a couple presets from STL Tones themselves here. Let's give you a quick example now of what it sounds like with a clean setting. So this might get a little weird. There's a little bit of tremolo built into this amplifier too, if you so choose to use it, but that is just a minor look at all the combinations that the STL Tonality package offers, with Andy James as the tone inspiration. Before we wrap up today's video, you need to ask yourself if you are not only sounding cool, but looking cool while doing it. Well, look no further, because we can help. That's right, official Joyful Noise Studio merch is available now, with more to come. Click the link below to order a stylish t-shirt like this in your size today and support the studio wherever you're making noise. And like the casing of a Kit Kat bar, that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. What did you think of the Andy James guitar plugin? This is one of my personal favorites for all forms of metal, but maybe you like one more, or maybe you like this guitar plugin. Like I said, let's start these conversations. Drop a comment below. Let's see what we can learn from each other. And if this plugin or any plugin like it interests you in any way, please reach out to the studio or look in our description below. We should have some retailers linked. If not, we would be more than happy to connect you with those people responsible for some of this amazing musical gear. But that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. On behalf of Joyful Noise Music Studio in Fenton, my name is Larry, reminding you and encouraging you to keep making noise. See you around.